Good morning and welcome to day 8 of the 12 days of Christmas gift giving goodness. Here I'm showing you one of my paper tray ink dies. This is from their friendship jar stamp set, and here's one of the jar cut out, and here's the stamp set. I just think this stamp set is genius. I love paper tray ink products. Here I'm taking the outline of the jar out and we're going to stamp it on the die cut. So I like to die cut them first and then stamp the image. And it's so super easy. And I'm using some walnut distress inks. There we go. And today we're going to be creating some tags or some mini cards. And here is the lid. I just love, and here it is applied to one of our projects. This is a well-loved stamp set. So today we're creating, going to be decorating 3 jar cards. And I just loved how they turned out. But we're going to be using it in a different way. One example, which is the first one that we're doing, is going to be a traditional where, you know, just some stamping and we can add it to a package. And the other 2 are going to be holding some twine and some buttons that can be a gift itself. Here I'm showing you how I apply my felt. It's not felt. It's my distress tool pad. I just velcroed on the back of the ink pad. So here I stamped with broken china. Oh, now I'm showing you some water. And I think we all know this technique where with the distress inks, they're designed to react with water. So I just sprinkled some on. I'm going to pat dry. Just pat it dry. There we go. And when it dries, you're going to see all these speckles. It's a really fun technique. I have a bunch of dies that I don't use, and I thought this would be a really fun way to break out the dies this season and turn them into mini cards. Here is the little label die that goes along with this set as well. And so I cut some out of craft cardstock, and I'm going to be stamping the outline and showing you the outline there, and taking more walnut distress ink. And then here I have, it says just for you, you can hardly see it, but I stamped that in broken china as well. And that's going to be applied to the front of the jar. Just a cute way for to dress up your packages. And it doesn't have to be used for the holidays. It could be for birthdays and anniversaries and just because, whatever you need it to be. And here I'm thinking it looked a little too plain. So I decided after we did all that work and sprinkling water on it, that I decided, you know, it needs some sparkle. It's the holiday season. So I'm getting out my stickles. And this is the ice stickles that is coming up next. So I took the label back off and here's the ice stickles. I'm just going to apply a ton to the front, and it looks so pretty when it's done. I had an idea for my circle dies to make some Christmas ornaments. So I haven't had a chance to make them yet, but when I do, I'll make sure I post a picture. And I was just making sure that there's the label will adhere down well. All right, so here is the first one, and we have two more. And like I mentioned, the next two, turning it into a mini card, but it also is going to be carrying just a little bit of product, as you know, to give to my crafty friends. And I was really excited. I don't know about you, but I love to give gifts, and I would love to give everybody I know a gift. And it's just not possible. So here I'm taking the second one, and I have about 4 or 5 yards of my baker's twine, and you can purchase that at my Etsy store. And I'm just going to wrap it around the front, and so this has two functions. It's going to carry some fun embellishment for one of my crafty friends, and it's also going to carry just, you know, a warm message for the holidays. And I don't have the cards done yet, but I'm going to incorporate this into a regular size card. So this jar will be the focal point, and I'll be able to kind of pull this out or pull it off the front of the card. So when I get that done, I'll make sure that I post a picture as well. And here I'm getting ready to wrap the brown twine, the brown and white twine. Super easy. You can do this with ribbon, your twines, crochet thread. I've been using that a lot. I have an ecru crochet thread, and it looks so yummy on my projects. All those fun trims would be awesome to put on a little tag like this to give to your friends. So there's the second one. Super easy. The next one, I'm taking some paper tray ink buttons, and I have seen some examples that I was inspired from Dawn McVeigh. This was a while ago on her blog. She had some buttons on the jar like this. And when I thought of the twine, I remembered the buttons, and I thought, oh, I know, what a fun way to share just a few of our embellishments, especially to our crafter friends who would really appreciate it. So it looks pretty and, you know, kind of primitive, and yet there's function as well. So here I'm going to be taking some of the chocolate twine or brown and white twine, and I'm going to be threading the buttons and tying knots, and I'm going to do that to all of the buttons. And then at the end here in a few moments, I'm going to show you all 3 of the tags, and it didn't take very long, but just again a fun way to share the thoughts of gift giving with your friends. And so then I adhered them down with some glue dots. So here's the finished buttons, and then you'll see the twine in the glittery jar. Thanks for stopping by today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.